Hey followers of SBHS Revolution, this edition on Book Talk we are talking about the Mime Order, a sequel to the Bone Season, which I viewed two editions ago, so I think this will be a good. I'll try to do this book talk with the minimal amount of spoilers as I can, because in order to talk about the book there are some things I have to say that you might not know if you've read the Bone Season or are reading it. So, just so you know, if you're reading the Bone Season, you should probably stop now and then watch this when you're done. The Mime Order takes place a couple hours after the end of the Bone Season, and it's basically about Paige getting readjusted to life in London and life away from Oxford. Paige, she's changed since the Bone Season, and she's changed in a lot of ways that definitely affect her life now in London. She's not going to take orders from Jackson anymore. She's going to do what she wants, and what she wants is to take down Nashira and the rest of the Refame. One of my favorite aspects of this book is the way Samantha Shannon writes London, because she uses all kinds of landmarks that are real, but then she distorts them and changes them to the world of Scion. And for example, the Tower of London, Paige goes around Camden, the Seven Dials. All these places are real, and I really love the way Samantha Shannon weaves the reality of like the setting into this totally fictional world. Paige definitely changes a lot, not just in her character but also in her powers. So, like in the beginning of the book, she was shy and she couldn't really, she didn't really use her powers as much. Whereas in this book, Paige is kicking butt and taking names, and it's pretty awesome. Another thing that differentiates, yeah, that's the word, between the Bone Season and the Mime Order is the writing style. And in terms of characters and stories, there's a lot of change. In terms of writing style, there's subtle changes, and you kind of have to look for it to see it. Last year on the paper, I actually interviewed Samantha Shannon, and she said one of the main differences, between the Mime Order and the Bone Season is her writing. She said she really felt she grew a lot in the Mime Order and that her writing flowed, and she really wanted people to see that. And if you weren't really looking for it, I think the writing would feel the same. But I kind of was looking for it, and it was different. It was kind of like a mature writing, I guess. The Bone Season was the adolescent, and the Mime Order is kind of like the adultish, young adultish, in terms of writing styles. And I feel like she has a lot of room for growth, but she's definitely getting to where her writing is exceptional even in its youth. So I think that's about wraps it up for this book talk. That's pretty much all I can talk about without giving away the whole book, which, if I'm not careful, I will do. A little PSA that there are tons of audiobooks in the library, and they're really great audiobooks. The librarians want more people to check them out and to, I don't know, listen to them and enjoy them, because we have a lot, but people don't really use them, and they're definitely worth your time. So if you have any questions about that, go see the librarians of the library, or I know Miss White has some audiobooks that she's gotten from the library that she says are really good. See you next time. Bye.